So let's have a look here and see what we've got. We've got our second raters. I didn't actually take them to anywhere to get them replenished, did I? But they're only 81 and 82. Well, I think we might just send them straight away. Can we reach here? No, we can't reach there. So we're going to have to go this other way, which is this way. Right, I'm going to send them over to the Ivory Coast. Now, there should be another one as well here somewhere. Quite know where he is. Sure, I put him around here somewhere. There he is. That one there. He's more likely to be able to reach here, isn't he? Can he reach there? Yes, he can. Just. Okay, we'll put him there. I'm going to send him also to the Ivory Coast. Right, okay, so what I'm doing now is putting some big ships in to support my trade fleet. And getting them away from the Spanish fleet. We'll take New Grenada and hopefully get a decent income from there, but we are going to struggle next turn. We've got a small income coming in. I think I'm building some things as well, so that might help. I've got a little bit of money still to spend, so if you remember, I had some spaces to build some either trade or fishing areas. Now this one, I've got nothing to trade from here anyway, so I'm going to do a local fishery from there. Still got 1236 left. Oh, which is enough for a fishery, but not a trading port. Now here, I'm not sure what I wanted here. What did I want? I might have wanted a fishery there anyway, actually. Because I've already got plenty of decent trades anyway from there, so a fishery might just be okay. Okay. It takes 2 moves to build, so it doesn't take a long time, and it will give me 200 to the town wealth, and on here, France is doing very well. I think it's taxing well. So it's got a tax rate of 34, so that's going to be sort of about 60 per turn. And then of course we've got the other one as well, so that's about 120 per turn. And bearing in mind next turn, we're only getting 1,700. 120 is about 8% of that, isn't it? So it's an 8% increase on the trade for this turn. Right, okay, let's have a look at the ministers and see what we can do with that. Right, bonus to tax income. Bonus to growth in trade route income. We can forget that, can't we? Town wealth in the home theatre, that might be nice. What was that minus 9? The cost of town watch, that's good. Recruitment cost for all naval units, that's fair enough. America, India, right. Bonus to the income across the theatre. 0% repression, right. 0% upkeep cost for all army units. If I can improve that, yeah. Yes. Minus 2% upkeep for all army units. Let's see what that's done now. Oh, still showing us 1 data. I thought it was about 1,700 before, but I'm a bit surprised at that. I thought I'd have saved a bit of money on that, but never mind. Anyway. Okay, quick look at the regions again, just to see where we're at in terms of the growth. Make sure everything's going up. Yes, it is. We're taxing everything, but quick look on here will show all the noughts in terms of taxation, and I think everything's okay there, yeah. And if I now look over to the diplomacy screen, just to see if there's anybody that I can be trading with. We're struggling now for traders, you know. It's because of Savoy. Savoy would probably make peace with us, you know, but I'm not sure I want peace with them, because if I went to war with him again I might have problems. So look at Sweden, see if he's being blockaded still. If he isn't, it might be worth getting a trade agreement with him there. Still blockaded. There's just no point. I know for certain that Stockholm, that's that area there, is his main feeder into his capital there. So there's nobody really that I can trade with. So there's little else that I can do on the turn. So it looks like we're going to have to end turn there. Just one more thing that I forgot before I do the turn end, which is to assassinate another one of these Spaniards in my school. All being well. haven't had a lot of success with those, have I, really? Now it's time to end turn. Flicking over to the Americas, there's another thing I realised that I've forgotten as well. There's another port area here. This one I'd like to have as a trading port because it's going to be trading this, and of course I can only have a fishery. So I just thought I'd point out why I wasn't going to raise that one. I was just going to pass it, you see. I thought, no, I'd better explain why I'm not going to do that. So I'm not raising a fishery in there because I really want to have enough money to have a trading port, because I'm trading a sugar plantation from here. I'm trading sugar from here. So now we can end the turn. Right, so these are the important ones, the Marathas. There's an individual unit. If you remember that town at the back there, Bijapur, was, well, the area is Bijapur, I believe. That really can't afford to let any troops go from it, because it's struggling to hold the population with what it's got in there at the moment. So I suspect he's going to leave all those troops in there. He's really is scraping the barrel. I know he's got decent troops, but he really is scraping the barrel in terms of numbers of troops rather than quality, in order to get enough together to attack my fortresses. The idea is, of course, that he's going to wear himself out continually attacking my cities there in India, and while he's doing that, I'll gradually get a stronger and stronger economy so that I can build stronger armies, and then I'll be able to take another province from him, in which case he'll get weaker and weaker and weaker. Now this is a Tati army. It's fought before. Anybody that's fought me is going to have at least 50% casualties, I'd have said. So I think he had about 10, 12 units in there, so that's really the equivalent of about 6 units. I can't see what he's going to do with that, really. He's not going to be attacking my fortresses with an army like that, I wouldn't have thought. And out comes Savoy again. Wonder what he's brought this time. Don't know what Württemberg are playing at. Well, they keep bringing out various types of troops. I've got a decent number of troops in there. I've got, what have I got? 2, 4, 6, 7. I've got about 8 men in there, plus I've got town watch as well, and I've got a fortress. There's absolutely no way he's going to be able to take me in there. He wants me to attack him. In other words, he wants me to come out and actually attack him. I'm not going to do that. I want him to go past me. I don't care what he attacks. And when he goes past me, I'll attack him from both sides. That's no problem. I'm not falling for that one, I'm afraid. I got a little more than I expected to get. 1,700, I think it said. I've actually got 2,300. Only 600 more, but it is a little bit more, so I'm not going to complain about that. Trait gained. That's a slight improvement for me. Maybe that's what the Indian minister did. He didn't do it, you know, so that it didn't show it straight away, but it's happened. Oh. Technology theft failed. Well, we'll just have another go. It's not a problem. Come on. Problem is getting a hold of him. There he is. Right. Right. Doesn't seem to want to go back into that school, does he? I think he's probably a bit tired. He's been at university for probably about 20 years now. So. Right. Ah, that might have helped as well with the income. Ah, now we do have new model bayonet drill. Ooh, that's going to be fun when we go into New Grenada, isn't it? And we've also got copper bottoms, and we're going for carronade. I'm not going to go for carronades, to be honest, because I never use those carronade frigates. So we'll see what else we can get. Okay, so we're going to go for reorganised procurement, because those carronade frigates, I don't think they're much good, really. I don't think they were used anyway very much. So we want that because we want to get the army board, we want to get the light infantry doctrine. Shortened carbines I'm not too bothered about. I do like to have the platoon firing, I must admit. That's the one I'm going for most of all, the platoon firing. Machine rifling is rather nice as well. gives me riflemen, you know. So usually you get these things, light infantry and riflemen, at the point when you've got really big battles anyway, so they're less significant. But anyhow, that's what we're going to go for next. I think that was the best one to buy that with, wasn't it? On the other hand, carcass shot might be rather nice. It means the artillery costs more money, but I haven't got much artillery anyway. Enables carcass shot for howitzers and mortars. I think, to be honest, I'm going to go for the carcass shot. Fire in advance. I'm not a great fan of that one. I don't find that the units operate in the way that I want them to, so I'm not going to bother with that one. I am, though, going to use that new model bayonet drill.